Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And this is Lewandowski. Courtois sends that a long way. The pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Xabi Alonso. He has a look up. Bale. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And this is Lewandowski, and this is Bale. That has not gone well. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Goulet, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. Madrid looking to pass their way through. That has been slung wide. Hazard with the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Crossed in again. Maradona. Now that looks a decent ball.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And this is Maradona.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Maradona. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Xabi Alonso. Can he get it through? That's a good ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's in! The breakthrough strike! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
15 minutes till half-time. And this is Bale. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's been caught napping. He can get that clear. Shot, surely! He's missed, but not by that far. Thinks about the shot. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive.
It's Bale! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? That's very neat. Oh, what a ball! Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lewandowski, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has put paid to that. And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in. Punched away. And he welcomes it in. Bale goes for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forwards and with intent. And it's Bale. Maradona. And he's managed to get free. He's found some space. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Over to the left. He's shifting through. Hazard! Oh, it's hit the post. And another try! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
This possibly the last play of the half. Alexander. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And this is Bale. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's having a go. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Bale. Bale touches it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's only too happy to take that back. Maradona, and he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Valverde. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Bayer claims comfortable. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He is just caressing the ball. Well seen, saw that coming. Alexander-Arnold. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Great vision. Lovely feet. Good ball. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Serán sustituidos.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Xavi Alonso has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Arda Güler. Rodrigo. Distributed tidily. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's tried one! Oh, he's been caught on it here. This looks promising. Vinicius Junior! Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Eder Militao with a fine tackle.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He gets big! We've got a goal! And they're back in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Big chance! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's managed to get rid. It's gone out for a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a good ball out wide.
Maradona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3, el dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 2, el dorsal 15.
Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Piqué wins the duel this time. Tchouaméni, Lewandowski. He's on it, can he get away? Vinicius Junior. And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test pass. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
Shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Getafe have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And this is Bale. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Surlot has big header. Dispatched clinically. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Azar. And Kubo threads one in. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a cracking ball. Shapes to shoot! Yes, it's in! And they get themselves in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Getafe take the lead. Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Maradona. And here's Surlot. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Picked out Vinicius Junior! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Surlot. That's been slipped through. Arda Güler. That's tidy. Played in. Keeper's dealt with that. Nicely aimed pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
There's the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something that...
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Bale really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Alvarez, big chance! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Can he finish? And it's fallen kindly here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's following up. Not the most accurate pass. Kubo receives it in a good position here. Kubo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Engages and forces him off the ball. Piqué defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Solot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's in a great position here. Closing in on... And a chance! Superb from Vinicius Junior! About as smooth as it gets. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Chouameni has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Solot. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Kubo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And there is the half-time whistle. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Chouameni has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. This certainly... Alvarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Xabi Alonso. And there's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Maradona. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
He'll fancy himself from here.
El dorsal
And this
5.
an opportunity to pull
Serán
level.
sustituidos por el dorsal 2. El dorsal 6.
Bale!
Cambio de jugadores.
What a save! Terrific reactions. And that's aimed into the middle.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well read, nice interception. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Rafinha. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Rafinha, ready. Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shot at goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Hazard. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And this is Hazard. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Maradona. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! There's a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Eder Militao cuts out the pass. And that's gone loose. Back into the middle. He's shifting through the... And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
Getafe are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Hazard being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He has found the way through. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Here's a chance! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are pulling clear here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time.
Chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Mbappe delivered in. Rafinha. And the counter is on. And he's lost his man here. Big chance, must be! Bayer gets good distance on it. Looking to play him in. Rafinha puts a cross in. Alonso. It's Alonso! Keeper gets just about enough of it. And that's that. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And Boyan! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Villarreal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Bale. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Boyan. Bale. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And the ball is out of play. Goulet. Now it's Bale. That's good vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get free. Boyan! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Maradona. Now it's Rashford. Goulet. Now it's Bale. Nicely weighted. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! So we're still where we started right now. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Back, he's got goal. Yes! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Marcó en el minuto 26 el dorsal 18.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Lewandowski. Koundé with a definite foul there. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And it's Arda Güler. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Camavinga. Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Really well taken goal. Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Looking for the run. Vinicius, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Camavinga. And this is Bale. Oh, a delicate chip through. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. No way through there. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's Lewandowski! It's a loose ball. And here's Lewandowski. Maradona. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's found a way through. Maradona. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Maradona simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Camavinga, Lewandowski, and once more he proves rigid and robust. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Great chance! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Well, he's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been... And another try! Maradona. Vinicius Junior. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19. El dorsal
Here we go
8.
again then.
Bale. El dorsal 27. Boyan Krikic. El dorsal 7.
This ended up in no man's land. And here's
El
Maradona.
dorsal 15.
This might spell danger.
El dorsal
Now that's a
17.
fine
El
challenge.
dorsal 5. Messi. El dorsal
Beautifully
11.
policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he get it through? Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. Camavinga, Goulet, Vinicius Junior, and this is Maradona. Stood up well to him there. Villarreal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pedri, passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi, shot could be on, tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. And this is Maradona. Oh, good spread. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! Camavinga. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. And this is Lewandowski. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's chosen to go back, and he was quick to react. Chouameni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Madrid choosing to make the first change. It's just beyond his reach. Chouameni, Villarreal looking to pass their way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bayer deals with that nice and simple. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Mbappe! Danger averted for now. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the ball in. Big header! Oh, not the best of headers. And here's Mbappe. And they win it back again. And here's Lewandowski.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Neymar. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Hector Fort puts his foot on the gas. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. In with the challenge. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Bale. Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi does well to get it back. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lewandowski, and here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. That's going to go a long way.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Mbappe. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work.
Oh, great chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like...
He's gone for goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! Valverde gets a good foot in there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Lewandowski. Piqué makes the interception. Goulet. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. That ball looks a good one. And he's got the beating of his man. He's having a shot! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game. That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Bale. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Driving forward. There's a sharp little ball here. And this is Lewandowski. Koundé cuts out the pass. Good ball, good take. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And he's taking no chances there. Now, Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Threads one in. This looks promising. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Camavinga. Madrid have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Terrific header! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Barcelona go two up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mbappe. Piqué gets a foot in here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a little off target. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Alexander-Arnold.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
De Jong. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Bale. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And he's forced to go back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if...
And the shot! Piqué. Xavi Alonso. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Mbappe. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lewandowski, showing good feet. He's got away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Lewandowski. Chance! Koundé. Good play on the left-hand side here. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Koundé. Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Triol.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Lewandowski wins the duel this time. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's on it, can he get away? De Jong. Xabi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in a great position here. Ball's up he goes! Mbappe. It's Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's cut it out. Xabi Alonso. De Jong. Vinicius Junior. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, nicely intercepted. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Played back in. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Albert Ferrer. It's Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. And it's De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. He's in a good position here. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. And here's... hit the byline here. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance, and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment...
Chance for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And we have our very first corner. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Scholes. It's Scholes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Park Ji-sung. And here's Owen. Swings it across. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. And that's been... And sticks it away! Offside.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. That's really well cleared. Bunu. That's a good intervention. And it's been given away. Caught offside that time. That's the keeper's ball. And he's intervened well there. Neither side yet able to find the net. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's McTominay. And he's on a charge. Nice control. McTominay. McTominay proves just a little bit too strong. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Look at the space here. Beckenbauer. That's really well manoeuvred. Griezmann. Messi. And this is Messi. Skims one in. That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. Beckenbauer. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's there to belt it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 9, Antoine Griezmann.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
For Manchester United, after 41 minutes, is number 15, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's gone searching crossfield. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Serginho.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Owen, distributed tidily. Park Ji-sung is flagged offside. Threads one in. Now it's Hullet. Griezmann. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, that's a fine interception. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Zanetti tries to pass it through. He has a look up. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries to cross, and smartly reclaimed. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Park Ji-sung crosses it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the keeper beats it away. Dumfries. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Dumfries. Oh, he's been caught napping. Owen. Hullet, who does have an assist to his name, and it's Serginho. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking for the run. He's through here. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. It's beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho, pass somewhat off target. McTominay, he's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Brilliantly cut out. Scholes. Can he get it through? Cleared without complication. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Japan, number 13, Scholes. Coming on the field is number 19,
Mikel Oyarzabal. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him, and it's made its way to him. He's come in hard, and that was very necessary. Here's Oyarzabal. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And here's Park Ji-sung. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pinged towards the front line. Griezmann looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldo. Japan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Messi, oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's through here. Good read, needed to be. Great vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
He's having a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And the shot! Oh, what about that? Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
85 minutes is number 9, Ronaldinho.
Japan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Ronaldinho.
Pass is just off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Danger averted for now. He's a sharp little ball here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Yes! He's done it! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 89 minutes is number 20, Lionel Messi.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now he's got space here. Serginho. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Casillas claims comfortably. There could be trouble here. Bullet! And that is doing no harm at all. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
And
Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Thank you very much for your
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
It's Ibrahimovic! Van der Ven tries to clear. Looking for the run. De Jong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vitinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bellingham, Ibrahimovic. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Great vision. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. That's tidy. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Zico. Ibrahimovic. Again the flag's up. Cannavaro. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the ball is out of play. Still goalless. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Casabia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong making good progress on the right-hand side. Marquinhos does really well there. He is strong. Tries to pass it through. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, well played, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham goes hurtling down that left-hand side. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Zico! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good alertness. Zico. Now it's Zico. Bellingham. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's been slipped through. Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bruno claims comfortably.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, fabulous play. Defending of the desperate variety. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the last... Zico! They've got to be quick to recover this. Chance to deliver. He gets big! It's in! First blood drawn. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Hullet. Now it's Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Lexington really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Goes down, but nothing given. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out... Oh, what has happened here? He's got away. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodri. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Pelé. And the through ball. Oh, he's burst. It's Pelé!
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 18.
So time for change.
Ibrahimovic.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Número 5.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 14, número 24, número 13, Azar, número 10, número 17.
And somehow it stayed out. Defending was strong and firm. Hazard, Pullet, goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Quarter of an hour into the second half. In with the challenge. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's there to get it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Messi does really well to win the ball there.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pullet, Messi, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Shevchenko certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Semenyo getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well measured. Pullet. Now, can they get him away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Got it! That was travelling. And he's surging through. Look at the space here.
Lexington are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack.
Decent chance! Yes, he's done it! How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
A case now of complete control. Back into the middle. That's a delicate pass. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch. And
oh, great header! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. And he's managed to get free. And he's in on goal. He's got two. Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Costa Curta. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
Now it's Hullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. That is a great pick out. It's a promising position. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lorient have the chance to go the other way. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
No, not quite.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Now that looks a decent ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rodri. Oh, Red, nice interception. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Yamal. He's having a shot! Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos has been caught there. It's a foul. Ambrosini. So we're still where we started right now. He's in plenty of space here. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Costa Curta. Now it's Shevchenko. Gets a good foot in there. Vieira. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has not gone well. Now that's well seen too. Rice. Now it's Yamal. Lam.
Oh, great feat, that.
Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, it's a chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Real chance! Goal! Loriot! And it's Loriot who take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 14, Yamal.
Lorient have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rafael Varane. Vieira.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Hullet. And that has put paid to that. Lam has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Lorient clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Lexington certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Marquinhos. Oh, easy pickings there. The ball has bounced loose now. He's on it. Can he get away? Marquinhos is fouled. Rodri. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better.
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Lexington can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, well played, well played. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Ambrosini, looking for options for movement. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Yamal. Best. And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lovely bit of skill. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Hullet. And this is Shevchenko. Just a goal. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's straight offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Lahm. Hangs one in, he gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Lorient couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Lorient are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's in on goal. That is a crunching tackle. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rice, a probing pass. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now there's a fine ball. Lorient have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, good-looking ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got tall. No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckham looking to run onto it. Picked out brilliantly. A lot of space ahead of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for the run. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's being urged to shoot. Played in. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Xabi Alonso. Alonso! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a sharp little ball here. Now here's the delivery. Cannavaro with the clearance. And the number on the board is 3. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, what a ball! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that is that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Lexington definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactical.
Big chance! Goal! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry and great confidence.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, smashing header!